Ubers, and hey Cabo, welcome to Press Dahlete. So what'd you see on your feed that caught your attention last week?
Well, there was a lot to say the least, so let's do it. Drake supported Effa Kendrick Chance during his show overseas in Birmingham. Former Dallas Cowboy Dez Bryant apologized for his public spat with Nicki, but she's still mad. Your boy Jim Jones is teasing a new podcast. Jeezy barely made it to his concert in Baltimore, but he made it due to a 5-star Uber driver who drove him 10 hours to get there, called the longest Uber ride in history. Finally, Diddy is still hoping for Trump to pardon him. So Kizzz, what are your thoughts?
Let me figure out where I want to start. Let me start with the king of the Japanese, Drake Big Sigh, because I used to love him. But that whole Kendrick thing made him cringe to me to the point where I'm kind of ATP Drake desensitized. Kendrick, on the other hand, I can't get enough of Drake. He's got some mending to do and wasting time trolling someone who demolished you. Ain't it? Girl. As for Des and Nicki, I feel like they're both always involved in something giving juvenile. However, I ain't glad Days took the high road for once in his lifetime. Now, on a Jim Jones and his podcast, bro, this is like a day late for real. Cam and Massey have a podcast. Paw Patrol has a podcast. We have a podcast, Do the Math and Get in Line, Jimmy. We all doing the same thing. Decides why you didn't want a podcast before Cam started sparking you up. For me, it's giving extreme tit for tat, and Jimmy looked like how he always looks clownish. The positive in all this, good for Baltimore, Jeezy, and the Uber driver, because I know that charge was insane. And by truth, Baltimore ain't patient. As for Diddy and Trump, they're both gross. And gross people keep gross company and do gross things. Nothing Agent Orange does surprises me. There, I said it.
And you said what you said.
Dahlete, like Central C. First, Megyn Kelly blasphemed Beyonce's new Lebizade and called it, of all things, artificial and fake. Then Deion Sanders did a press conference, and they asked him about Auntie Train. He then proceeded to act like he had a bad connection at a press conference. And finally, it's Bag Lady season. Mama's Miss Erykah Badu is dropping an album with The Alchemist, and it's called Abby and Alan. They're going to premiere the album in the form of a tour, and it just got extended. So, what are your thoughts?
Beyonce's mother and Megyn Kelly is gross and unattractive, which is why she's mad. Deion is giving high school, teenage boy, having a conversation with his parents about a girl who he says he doesn't like, but really he does. As for Miss Badu, girl, it's been 15 years, so I'm excited having said that. The bags I've accumulated over the years. Honey, I'm basically already there.
Well, you heard all that. And no lies were told whatsoever.
Luka signed a $165 million extension with the Lakers through 2028, signaling a new era alongside LeBron. T-Mac will be on NBC this fall as a studio analyst for NBA on NBC. NFL preseason week 2 saw Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel battle for the Browns' backup QB spot, and the Ravens had full pad practice against the Colts. So, what are your thoughts?
I'm sorry, because all I can think about or hear is you asking about Bronny last week. As for Tracy McGrady, I love that for him. Actually, I think it's well-deserved and a little overdue. NFL preseason, 2 words, Lamar Jackson. Okay, 1 more word, chain.
And you said what you said.
Okay, in boxing news, because you know Kizzz loves a good fight. Keyshawn Davis says he's taking a break after that whole missing weight debacle. Says he's stepping away to become a better person. Ricardo Sandoval put the surprising beats on Kenshiro Teraji in Japan, no less. Finally, Ryan Garcia wants Rolly Romero's hands on his shin again. What are you thinking?
I'm not sure how to feel about Keyshawn. All I can do is respect it. Only he knows what he knows. As for Kenshiro losing at home, is a no-no. Now, that last story has wings. I'd love to see a cutie rematch. Why not? All jokes paused, though. Rolly surprised the boxing world It made me see him as more than a tune-up fighter in the making. Brian is no slouch, and Rolly still ate. I'm here for it.
Well, you heard all that, and no lies were told whatsoever.
Okay, keepers. Now it's time to play delete or keep. All right. Let's see the list for this week.
All right. First up, we're pressing delete on Jim Jones and his podcast for obvious reasons. Second, we're pressing delete on Megyn Kelly's whole life because we will allow no Beyonce slander whatsoever, especially from my parent. Third, Kenshiro Taraji, you got deleted this week for losing at home. Fourth, Diddy trying to get a pass is a hard delete, also for obvious reasons. And finally, the deletion of Donald Trump and his entire existence will be a press delete mainstay until his deletion is complete.
We both said what we said, and we said delete. Thank you for joining us on this week's episode of Press Dahlete. Please like and subscribe for upcoming shows. Also, you can catch our shorts on Instagram and TikTok. Just look for the hashtag Kizzz and Cabo. Bye.